Hi everyone, I just wanted to give a disclaimer before we begin that you control your own destiny, and these cards are just suggestions. They're just some guidance and reflection, and if something doesn't resonate with you, you don't really need to take that with you. Just only take with you what is positive for you and what will help you in your life. Nothing is set in stone, and this is merely a reflection exercise. I like to read tarot in a way that is almost like a narrative, because it is the cards are made that way, and they're written in that way. It's a story, it's a cycle, and our lives move in sort of a narrative fashion, and they move in cycles of death and rebirth, and we go through things where we let things go and new things are born, and we move forward, we grow them, we develop them, and then we let them go again, and we move in and out of phases in our lives. So I think it's important to read the cards in sort of this narrative fashion, because it matches the way that our lives move. Okay, so let's get started. So my group number one, if you chose this pile, here is your message from the universe. So the first card is the Seven of Cups, the second, the Five of Cups, and the third, the Nine of Pentacles. So I see a story here. The Seven of Cups represents feeling overwhelmed with so many possibilities, having so many opportunities and so many options, but running out of time to pick one. And the Five of Cups represents loss, while also not being able to recognize the good that is also in your life, regardless of this. And the Nine of Pentacles represents groundedness. It represents fulfillment in your career and in your material life. There might be a problem in your life where you felt like at one point you had so many possibilities and so many options in front of you that you didn't really know what to do with yourself. And then from that, it was kind of a roller coaster letting you down, where maybe some of those things didn't come to fruition. Maybe some people disappointed you in your life, or maybe some things didn't turn out the way they were supposed to. But in the future, you will find your happiness and you will find your success and your fulfillment. The Nine of Pentacles is showing your success in the material world, your success in your career and your craft, and you're going to find this sort of fulfillment that is close to the end of your journey. You are going to arrive where you have been planning to arrive for a long time. So no matter what ups and downs you might have faced, which losses you might have had, the Five of Cups also is a reminder for us to turn around and see other possibilities. That when we are only looking at what is wrong in our lives, when we are only looking at our loss, the things that we don't have, we tend to look away from the things that we do have. The Five of Cups is usually depicted by a woman looking forward at two empty cups in front of her where the water has spilled, representing loss, but she doesn't realize that behind her sit three full cups. So this is an important lesson to take with us in our lives, and it shows us that when we focus on negativity and when we get caught in rumination, and when we dwell too much on our failures and our losses, it's very difficult to see the future, to see other possibilities for our life, and then we have to turn around from those things, that it's hard to let them go, but we have to, in order to move forward and in order to see what other possibilities life has for us. So I hope that you're able to reach that point, and thank you so much for listening to this quick reading. So for my group number 2, the first card we have is the Knight of Wands, the second is the Ace of Swords, and the third is the King of Swords. So what I'm reading from this is you might be in a sort of academic or intellectual journey where you are trying to gain knowledge or become kind of a very skilled individual, a very learned individual, someone who is very familiar with their field, who is complex, intelligent, confident, and right now with the Knight of Wands, you might be a little bit more chaotic, not in a bad way, but you might be a very creative person. You might be a bit anxious, be a bit unorganized, and kind of unorthodox in the methods that you do things. But you are very brave, and you are very driven to succeed, and you have this natural charisma from your creativity and from this unique nature that you have, that you fascinate people around you, and it works to your advantage. And then with the second card, the Ace of Swords, I see that you're on sort of the beginning of an intellectual journey, at the beginning of learning something new and developing your mind. And this might be in the form of career development, or it might be in the form of traditional education, or even learning a craft or an art form. And this is beginning for you. And I see at the end with the King of Swords, you are going to, at the end of this journey, find yourself so much more developed as an individual. You're going to feel so much more confident in your knowledge, in your mind. You're going to feel like you know what you're doing. You are going to feel intelligent, and it's going to transform you so that maybe you don't feel so chaotic and disorganized, that you're able to hone those traits of creativity and your uniqueness and sort of that eccentric nature about you, and you're able to hone it into a really positive outlet, and you are going to be able to achieve a level of calm and quiet confidence that maybe you sort of ran towards before. And you'll feel like maybe you don't have as much to prove anymore, that you have proven yourself, and that you're able to stay just with your own validation alone, that you don't need other people to approve of you, or other people to tell you that you know what you're doing, that you just know within yourself that you know what you're doing, that you are doing what you love, that you have full knowledge of it, and that you can grow in it even further and help other people too. So for my group 2, I wish you good luck on your journey, and I hope you're able to reach this stage. Okay, for my group 3, here we go. So our first card is the 3 of Swords, our second is the 6 of Pentacles, and our third is the King of Pentacles. So I'm reading this in sort of a narrative fashion that's moving along in time, and with the 3 of Swords, it feels like, recently you have faced some difficulties, some heartbreak, maybe some issues with mental health or trauma, or just something, not great things have happened in your life recently, and you've had to deal with those struggles. It might have been something very stress inducing, depressing, or anxiety inducing, and it's something that you have to deal with recently. And you know, this is something that I like in tarot, that it reflects real life, that sometimes there are negative cards, and you know, that is the cycle of life, that we face difficulties and we go through periods where things are low and we might not even be able to function, but we gain our energy back and we come back and we are reborn. And it's okay that life moves in cycles like that, and sometimes we face difficulties like this, and this is part of being alive. So tarot really reflects the imperfect nature of life, and with every loss we gain something, and everything finds its balance. So with our second card, that sort of goes into what I was saying. The Six of Pentacles represents almost an overwhelming amount of success, an amount of success that you feel comfortable sharing with other people as well. So to not only feel like you have achieved what you wanted to, but to feel so comfortable in it and to not feel the insecurity that it's going to be taken from you, that it feels solid and it feels like you have this foundation that you can rely on. And it is a wonderful feeling to feel that you can not only just enjoy the success for yourself, but you can also share it with others. And it is so much better and more fulfilling when you have successes like this, that you feel that people you love can also benefit from it. It's so wonderful to see other people gain as well from our own successes in our personal life. And the Six of Pentacles, is usually representative of our material world. So wealth or career or education, things like that, where we are achieving in our material world, in our made up human world. But you know, it's important to us. It's a part of our lives. And this is abundance. The Six of Pentacles is representative of abundance. So from that despair that we began with, you are going to move forward to find this flood. It is like a waterfall of success, and you just need to wait for it to come to you. And our third card is the King of Pentacles, and once again this ties in with the Six of Pentacles. With this success, you're going to find yourself so much more grounded. You are going to become like the King of Pentacles, as strong and as grounded as a tree, rooted to the earth and feeling comfortable. And maybe in the beginning with the Three of Swords, you felt like life was very unpredictable, like you had very little control over what was happening to you, and you felt hopeless and out of control of your own destiny, and that things were happening to you, but you couldn't really do much about it. And with the King of Pentacles, you're finding that you are finding your own roots, that you feel comfortable with the shift and change of things, the same way that nature changes, the same way that the seasons change, that you can feel it come and go, and that you still feel like you are strong and you have strong roots and a foundation, you have a support system, you have success in your life, you have enough wealth to let you live comfortably and share it with the people around you. And you feel like not only you can help yourself, but you can be like a mentor and be this foundation and this grounded figure for other people in your life as well. That the King of Pentacles is often referred to as kind of a paternal figure. And so with this, this confidence, with this very calm confidence and this groundedness, you can also help other people to find that same peace in their lives, to find that same success, that same calm that comes from feeling comfortable in your material life and your material achievements. Because, you know, we don't need to be obscenely wealthy, but to feel like we are taken care of, to feel like we can look after ourselves, that we are not wanting for things, is the ideal place to be in. And that is what we strive for, and this is sort of representative of that. And so for my group 3, I hope that you get through the hardships that you are facing in this first card, and I hope that all of this comes true for you and you are able to find this wonderful wealth and abundance in your life, and that moving forward you can find this groundedness and be able to find peace in your life. So thank you. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you could hit like and subscribe, it would be a huge help to me. I hope that this reading resonated with you, and I would love to hear your thoughts about it in the comments. If it did resonate with you and you would like to share your thoughts with me, I would love to hear them. I read all the comments, even if I don't respond sometimes if I don't have time, but I read every comment. And I so love hearing what you guys have to say. So this is my first tarot reading on here, and please let me know if you would like more in the future. I would be so happy to do them. I have been reading tarot for several years of my life now. It's been, let me see, I started about midway through my undergrad, so I've been reading for 5 years, I would say, and it's something that has enriched my life so much, and it's something that I enjoy doing for other people. It can be often an emotional experience, and it can be often so healing, and it can really help illuminate things for a lot of people, and it can feel very validating as well, that you are seeing the mirror of your life and your thoughts and your emotions in these cards, and you feel heard, you know. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and let me know if you would like more readings like this, or particular readings, if you have a particular spread or a question that you would like to ask the cards and you would like me to do a video and a reading for that. I would be so happy to do that. So yes, let me know. Thank you so much, you guys. I'm so happy to have you here, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.